Hey everyone, Lightning Spirit 78 here, and welcome back to some more of Let's Play Pokemon Stadium, the Gym Leader Castle Challenge with Rentals only, round 1. Last time, we took down Blaine and the stupid Team Rocket Grunt that was a bit of a jerk. And in this episode, we are going to hopefully take down the Viridian Gym. And I kind of already know the outcome because I am post-commentating this, because when I finally completed this episode, I looked down and saw that my Audacity kind of went wacko on me. Not sure how that happened. It actually happened in a similar fashion to how we lost the audio for one of those recent Birth by Sleep episodes. It just wasn't recording. I mean, it was recording, but it wasn't picking anything up. And looking down now, it is for picking stuff up. Okay, cool. Anyway. So yeah, I know exactly what's going to happen, which kind of takes away from the commentary and the surprise a bit. Especially in one part of this video, I was pretty much absolutely shocked. I'll point that out when it gets there, but... Anyway, this guy is a bit of a jerk. From my previous experiences and about 4 attempts with this guy throughout the week, this guy likes to use Double Team and lower your evasiveness and raise his. So, or not lower your accuracy and raise his evasiveness. I went into Graveler hoping to take out that stupid, Magneton, but to no avail. But considering this is a Poliwrath, it's not that big of a deal. As you can see, I have a completely different team than when I went into this. If there's anything I've learned this past week, legendaries are nice in this game. They are your friends. But, funny enough, I really don't use them much after this. Spoilers, but it's not really that much of a spoiler. Ooh, critical. Yeah, I don't remember every single detail that happened here. I just remember switching into this, switching into Mr. Mime, going, okay, well, if I switch into Zapdos, he's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna switch again, and then we're just gonna keep switching around until one of us eventually dies. And it would probably be me, but... Anyway, Mr. Mime completely takes this guy out. No big problem there. So anyway, what have you guys been up to? Because this battle's just pretty much status quo, I mean... What did I do for this thing? Did I switch out or... No, I tried using Seismic Toss because I kept thinking it was part Steel, but then I was like, later on, I was like, oh yeah, Steel type didn't exist yet. So yeah, Psychic probably could have taken this thing out, but oh well. Anyway, so what have you guys been up to? Me? Not very much. Kind of dreading recording this game, but I finally today... you know, just sat down and was like, you know what, I'm gonna record this game, gonna have fun with it, gonna see where it goes. Maybe it was because I was having a good luck streak with this game earlier in the day. I'll talk about that in the next episode, but yeah, just decided to sit down and record this and finally get some episodes for you guys, because I know you guys have been wanting some more Pokemon Stadium. And I'll admit this has been a very fun project, so I can see why. But anyway, completely destroyed. He tried to be a noob and evade my attack, but you can't avoid an earthquake. Still, seriously, how do you avoid an earthquake? Tell me this. I know it's possible in this game, but in real life, you can't avoid those kind of things. You can't avoid surf, which is basically a tsunami. You can't, well, yeah, you can avoid thunder, but... Just stay indoors, kids. That's how you avoid thunder, but... Oh well. What do I know about Pokemon logic? Now, I guess I could have used self-destruct here and take out this Lickitung, because this thing is a bit of a jerk. And once it used this move, Blizzard, I was like, oh god, Mr. Mime's dead. Graveler is now dead, because once you're frozen solid, no matter what you do until the end of the fight, you cannot be unfrozen in Generation 1. Unless you have a, one of those... I guess a full heal would fix this situation. But in this game, you cannot have items. So, you're screwed. Remember this key little detail for it comes in play later. But anyway, I'm like, oh god, it has Blizzard. Oh god, I have Zapdos. It's weak to ice. Oh no, what do I do? But, not really. I shouldn't have worried as much as I did. Looking back, but yeah, so, to my fellow Nintendo ambassadors for the 3DS, you guys enjoying the new NES games? I myself have been playing a lot of Mario Bros. Trying to beat that game. I've been playing a lot of Mario platformers as of late. Oh yeah, we won the battle. But, Yeah, I recently completed Super Mario Bros. 3 on the Virtual Console, not for the 3DS. Just getting a little off topic here. Man, is that game fun now. I am actually, in my personal opinion, I've had a lot more fun with that than I did with Super Mario World. And now I will probably get flamed. But, I mean, they're both amazing games, but in my opinion, I just had a lot more fun with 3 for some odd reason. Which is weird, because I usually don't like NES games, because they usually hate me, but... Oh well, that game was a lot of fun, so I gotta give credit where credit was due. Super Mario World is still a lot of fun for me, but I liked 3 a little bit more. That might change someday. My opinions change quite often, but oh well. Anyway, this Tentacruel. This thing, in my many attempts of trying to beat this gym throughout the week, this thing has been a pain in the butt, mostly with wrap, and then it puts up a barrier, and then it likes to put up, I believe, a light screen. And then it likes to hydro pump your entire team, and then you're screwed, and it's just, nah. And then it leaves with 4 HP, just to be like, haha. Yeah, and I didn't feel like charging up a Sky Attack, so, yeah. But back to the Nintendo Ambassador stuff. Yeah, I've been enjoying those games, although I can never beat any of them, just because, like I said, NES era, I didn't grow up in it, I'm not used to it. I always sucked at those games, but I can appreciate them for what they were. I can, you know, play them and pick my favorites, etc. But I got up to World 8-2 in Super Mario Bros. Taking all the shortcuts, I guess, but I still can't actually beat that game. That's the closest one I've come to beating. And I played Metroid for the first time. My first Metroid game is indeed the original Metroid. I did play it once at a friend's house, I think, if that's the one I'm thinking of, then yeah. It's a fun game. I haven't gotten too far in it, mostly because I keep forgetting the passwords that I need. I should probably write them down, but I just am lazy, I'll admit that. But yeah, I'm actually thinking about maybe getting Metroid Prime or something like that. Yeah, just to get a better feel in the series in general. It's one of those Nintendo series that I always just kind of overlooked, and I feel kind of bad for that. So I might pick up Metroid Prime or something. But yeah, I hope to be getting... Oh wow, we both missed. Forgot about that. Hoping to get a few more games in the coming months here. So, anyway, beside the point. 3DS games, lots of fun. Critical hits, not fun. But yeah, what have you guys been up to lately? Feel free to tell me in the comments. So, let's see. Now, what did I do here? I sent out Mr. Mime. Oh yeah, the Zapdos. This Zapdos was a jerk, because it liked to use Thunder Wave. Actually, this fight was the closest that I came to losing, and you'll see why. This Zapdos just liked to rip through my team. And of course, luck was not on my side, but I can't complain really. Knowing what I know now about this LP, I can't really complain about luck not being on my side, but... Oh wow, that did do a lot. I recorded this very early this morning, so I don't remember much. Although it feels kind of weird, I'm actually commentating this on the same day that it should go out, so... It feels kind of nice to be doing that for once. I may do that a bit more with an upcoming LP. I'm debating on doing like 1 recording per day for that, but then I feel bad if I miss a day, then, you know, you guys miss a day, so... I don't know, I usually like to record in batches, but I kind of like talking and recording on a day-to-day basis, because it's kind of like, okay, what's new today, what's new yesterday, etc., etc. I don't know, it's just interesting. Now, I'm not exactly sure why I sent out Articuno here. I'm kind of glad that I did. I knew I was going to get thundered. Oh, Thunder Wave. Well, I knew I was going to get Thunder Waved, but Ice Beam would take it out as long as I wasn't paralyzed, and I wasn't. If I was paralyzed, I know I would have lost right there, because, yeah. Oh yeah, and I remember saying, suck it, because I was like, that thing was evil. So, having it go down to a super effective crit was wonderful. Very, very, very nice. Now this thing, I was like, well great, I have a very badly beaten Mr. Mime. I can't do much to this thing, but for some reason I was thinking, I know this thing's water rock, but I was thinking that rock was was weak to ice, and that's not the case. It's ground that's weak to ice. But boy, am I glad I used that move, because I probably would not have won. And I just decided to cut here because I got paralyzed about 5 times. He was frozen the entire match. He couldn't do a thing. I missed a couple of times. It took a good 6 minutes to finally take this guy down, even though he couldn't do a single thing. But yeah, I was worried he was going to just completely sweep me with this thing. But if it wasn't for the freeze, I would not have won. And now we have the final fight. And by final fight, I mean final gym leader fight. I should word that better. But anyway. Now it's time for Giovanni. Yeah, I'm not going to give that up, because that's probably the last time I'm going to be able to make that joke. That's very, very overused joke. But anyway. Now Giovanni here, he's actually pretty difficult. But for some reason this time, he just didn't really give it his all. I noticed. The computer just really didn't give it its all. So I'm sending in Mr. Mime, Articuno, and Vaporeon here. Just because I know that this should be able to best anything he throws at me. This Persian, I believe, knew all physical attacks. I had a feeling it would go for Slash. So I decided to be a little jerk and go for Counter. So Slash gets a critical hit. I knew this would do a lot of damage. And I was like, come on, live, live, live. And I was like, yes, perfect. And Counter takes it out, obviously. When a physical move does that much damage to your opponent and then you use Counter, there's no way you're going to live. Once the Persian's gone, this battle is just completely pathetic. And that is why. When I saw that Nidoking, I was like, this is going to become a Mr. Mime sweep, isn't it? Because I was ready, I was like, okay, I'm going to have to let Mr. Mime go here and have Vaporeon take out whatever's next. But really surprised he didn't use the Tauros. Oh yeah, and a super effective crit. Yeah, it just died. And now his final Pokemon was a, what was it? I think it was a Rhydon. Yeah, I knew it wasn't anything threatening. So yeah, Giovanni really didn't give it his best. It was probably the easiest gym leader fight that I've had in a long time. But his trainers certainly made up for that. Oh my god, I had so many failed attempts throughout the week trying to record this episode. It was not even funny. Probably at least 5 failed attempts at this entire gym. I'm not going to show those just because I don't have the recordings anymore. But yeah, Mr. Mime goes down and I was like, I could give it to Articuno, but we haven't seen Vaporeon, so. Vaporeon has Surf. I think you know where this is going.
The remaining Pokemon stock is 2-1.
But yeah, I'm really surprised. I remember the first time I fought him, I had a Vaporeon, and it was down to low HP, and he had a Nidoqueen that was down to low HP. And it used Toxic on me previously in the battle. I used something like Surf or Aurora Beam or something to finally finish it off. It lived with 3 HP, and then it used an attack on me. I lived with 1 HP, and then Toxic kills me. And I have to do the whole gym all over again. So compared to that fight, this fight was pathetic. And I will take that. So there we go. And with that all cleared up, normally you get a little cutscene here saying, hey, you unlock the rest of the castle. But we don't have that cutscene, so. Next time, guys, we will take on the Elite Four. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Next time, we take on the Elite Four. Bye-bye.